Today, we're diving into 5 absolutely timeless haircuts that have this incredible power to bring elegance to really any hair type. And forget the idea that you need a whole new wardrobe because we're about to see how the perfect cut can completely transform your entire presence. I mean, you've probably thought this, right? That to get that truly elegant, that really put together look, it's all about the clothes, the shoes, the accessories. But what if I told you your haircut is just as powerful, maybe even more so? Seriously, think about it. It's the one accessory you wear every single day, and it really sets the tone for your entire look. So, the secret behind these incredible styles? Well, it lies in this really delicate balance. It's almost like a beautiful dance between soft, natural movement on one hand and a very deliberate, intentional structure on the other. You get that right, and you've got a look that will literally never feel dated. Okay, first up, let's explore the art of face framing. These cuts are all about creating softness, sculpting really flattering shapes around the face, and just drawing attention to your best features. And kicking things off is a modern classic that has just taken the world by storm: curtain bangs. I mean, you see them everywhere, and there's a very, very good reason for that. This phrase just perfectly captures their whole vibe, doesn't it? Curtain bangs aren't loud or demanding. They're the absolute definition of effortless chic. They kind of whisper sophistication, which is exactly why they're so connected to that whole quiet luxury movement. So what makes them so universally loved? Well, it's their sheer versatility. It doesn't matter if your hair is fine, thick, straight, or curly, they can be adapted to work for you. They add shape without any of those harsh lines, which instantly elevates even a simple ponytail. And they have this amazing ability to just soften your features. So the real question is, could they be the perfect thing to highlight your features? All right, let's move on to our next style. This one is a true classic that honestly flatters absolutely everyone: long layers. This quote really gets to the heart of why long layers are so timeless. It is all about creating movement and flow. They stop long hair from looking heavy or, just shapeless. Instead, they give it this light, dimensional quality that always looks elegant. You see, the magic of long layers is that you get to keep all your length while adding all this gorgeous movement. And hey, if you've ever admired those classic, glamorous Hollywood waves, well, long layers are the secret ingredient. They provide the perfect foundation for that iconic style, and they adapt to whatever texture you're working with. Okay, so from the softness of long layers, we're now moving to a style that makes a bit of a bolder statement, but one that's just as elegant. Let's talk about full bangs. Oh, I love this description because it just perfectly captures that artistic, almost Parisian vibe of full bangs. This style, it suggests a quiet confidence, a really strong sense of individuality. Full bangs don't shout for attention. They command it by drawing focus right to your eyes. Okay, time to shift gears a little bit. We're moving from that soft face framing to cuts that are all about creating a polished, structured silhouette. These haircuts, these are about presence and projecting pure confidence. When you think of an intentional and polished haircut, the signature bob is probably what comes to mind, right? It's a true powerhouse of a style with some really iconic variations that each have their own unique personality. This breaks it down perfectly. You can see how just a few small tweaks can create a completely different vibe. On one side, you have the shorter jaw-length French bob. It feels so artsy and chic. But then you lengthen it to the collarbone, add some light layers, and suddenly you have that classic, refined old money bob. It's the same fundamental cut, just with a totally different aura. Which one you choose really depends on the kind of presence you want to project. And speaking of presence, our next cut is maybe the most captivating of them all, the Pixie. This style is a total masterclass in highlighting your best features: your eyes, your cheekbones, your neckline, everything. You see, the elegance of a pixie cut doesn't come from its length. It comes from the confidence it projects. It's both powerful and delicate, as seen on icons from Audrey Hepburn all the way to Halle Berry. And for anyone who wants a little more softness, the slightly longer Bixie offers this beautiful, versatile alternative. So you've got the cut, but how do you get that polished, expensive-looking finish at home? Let's break down some really simple styling techniques. Okay, for curtain bangs, the secret is all about movement. Don't just blow them straight down. The trick is brushing them over, under, and then side to side, all while lifting at the root. That's what creates that signature soft sweeping volume. And hey, a little pro tip: let them cool down for a minute after styling to really lock that shape in. Now, with a bob, The goal is to avoid those really severe, stick-straight lines. A gentle bend on the ends adds that crucial softness. Using jumbo rollers or a big round brush will give you that beautiful lift and shape. A common mistake is to over-straighten it, which can honestly make the cut look harsh and kind of dated. And to get those iconic Hollywood waves, the key here is uniformity. You want to curl every section in the same direction. Usually away from the face gives you the most flattering look. After you gently brush them out, they'll all melt together into one fluid, glamorous wave. And using those little clips while the hair cools, that is the secret to locking in that beautiful S shape. So we've looked at face framing cuts, we've looked at structured cuts, and we've even gone over styling techniques. But there's one single unifying principle that makes all of them work. Any ideas? What do you think it is? You see, the secret to true, timeless elegance isn't a specific haircut, and it's definitely not about following a trend. It's something much, much more personal and powerful. And here it is. The most elegant people don't chase trends. They have this deep understanding of their own face shape, their hair texture, and their personal style. They choose a cut that complements them, not a cut they saw in someone else. And that self-awareness, that is the true secret to a style that looks both effortless and intentional. So, I'll leave you with this question. Which of these principles really speaks to you? Forget about what's trendy for just a moment. What kind of haircut will truly express your unique presence? Answering that question? Well, that's the first step to finding your own timeless elegance.